Namaskar. Good evening.
Good evening.
We are welcome to all the participants and the resource persons. Of course, the official welcome will be given later on by our principal, Dr. Subhash Chandra. I am Dr. Aniruddha Burman. Those of you who know me, I did not introduce myself, but there are a lot of people who may not know me. A lot of people have registered from different parts of this country. I'm an associate professor in University BT and Evening College, which is in Coochbehar in the state of West Bengal. Now, we have observed at times with the coming of this information technology, or in simpler terms, the internet, the IT, we face a lot of problems at times knowingly, at times unknowingly. So we fall into traps. And every other day, some new traps are coming up. We are not sure how to face them. So we'll try to find out what we mean by cyber security. Maybe this may have confused a lot of people. So registrations may have been a little less. We are not bothered. Even at least even one person is helped, will feel blessed, will feel that at least we have done something. So that's not an issue. Whatever, that's not the whole problem. I have a very important personality with me who will be introduced later on. And all of you who are here, if you need to ask any question, there is a chat box. Or if you raise your hand, I will unmute you. On purpose, I've kept you muted. You can also ask questions later on after our resource person completes the program. I know there will be a lot of queries, a lot of things we really don't know, we really don't understand a lot of things. At times, things are so confusing. Even now, just a few days back, we have started learning that the WhatsApp will be able to disclose our phone numbers to the Facebook. A lot of things are coming up. We are not sure what's going to happen, why things happen, and how things happen. So a lot of these questions may be answered today. Maybe we may have another session later on. This webinar will be basically bilingual. हिंदी में भी कुछ बोलेंगे शायद, इंग्लिश में भी बोलेंगे।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, সবাই এত কাটাকাটি করতে কি আছে, আমি কি জানি নাকি তুমি এরকম।
So those of you, if you can, or if you want to use some other languages, if we understand that, we'll try to translate, or if the resource person understands those languages, he'll be able to tell you directly. So that should not be a big issue. So please feel free, because neither English is our mother tongue, so we can speak in our own languages. And most of us, I believe, most of us understand Hindi, so that should not be an issue at all. So it could be simply a multilingual thing. So I will not waste time. We are already on Facebook, and a lot of people must be watching also there. So in order to give a formal welcome address, I'd like to request the principal of University BT and Evening College, Dr. Subhash Chandra, to welcome all the resource person and all the participants here. Sir, Dr. Subhash Chandra.
Yes, sir. Good evening to all.
Good evening.
Audible?
You're audible, sir. Good evening. Please carry on.
Good evening to all. I first like to offer my heartiest thanks to Dr. Onkar Nath, who is the speaker of the day, all the listeners on this platform, and our colleagues, Dr. Aniruddha Burman and others. Uh, all of you are feeling very nice evening because this topics is very interesting, and also it is attached to our daily life because cyber crime is a common talk to common people and literate persons. Uh, Doctor, I should expect from the speaker, he will elaborately discuss its facilities and defects also, because cyber crime and such types of program is really will be helpful to all of us. Let us start the program, and after completion we should try to ask any questions from the speaker, because there are huge questions also to me regarding this. Though I am a student of physics, and we are very much interested in such a program, so I must put some questions after completion of the deliberation. Thank you, Dr. Onkar Nath. Please start.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. In fact, I should thank the principal because he has allowed me to host this on behalf of the college. So that was very important. And all the webinars I conducted on behalf of the college, he was with us. With his help only we could do this. Now, I'll not mince words. I'll not take much of your time. Now, I have with me my friend, Mr. Diwakar Chakraborty, who is a retired regional manager of Uttar Bongo Kshetriya Gramin Bank. I'd like to request him. It's a problem from somewhere. So he's a retired. Do you hear an echo?
A little bit echo is there.
Yeah, net.
There is an echo because I'm using only one device. The Facebook also I have stopped.
Maybe mobile is there with you.
Mobile is there, but I am stopped
No,
everything.
put it at some distance, then echo will go.
Hello. This sounds better.
Yeah, better.
So I've got with me my friend Mr. Diwakar Chakraborty, who is the retired regional manager of Uttar Bongo Kshetriya Gramin Bank. I'd like to request Mr. Chakraborty to kindly introduce our resource person today, because they have got a very long association. They know each other very well. So I'd like to request him to kindly introduce Mr. Dr. Onkar Nath.
Sir.
Diwakar, please.
Thank you, Aniruddha. Hi, friends. Dr. Aniruddha Burman has assigned me a very difficult task of introducing Dr. Onkar Nath to you. Dr. Onkar Nath, I think it is a very vast subject. Complete introduction of Dr. Onkar Nath will take few sessions like this. Briefing it for accommodation of introduction within this program. Onkar Nath's talent is multifarious. He is not only a cybersecurity analyst, he is also a poet, a musician, a mountaineer, a good cook.
That's very important.
Because
Very important.
I had tasted the halwa of gajar prepared by him. So mention it. He's a very good cook, a social worker, and so many sites he have. He has visited Kailash, Mansarovar 8 times till now. हम एक बार दर्शन करने में घबराते हैं, उन्होंने 8 दफे दर्शन किया है. I am fortunate to get introduced to him in the year 2000. I was deputed to Belapur, that is at Navi Mumbai, in relation to migration of our bank to system. His talent impressed me very much. And since then, I became his fan. You might have seen his degrees. I have never seen his visiting card. Hello?
Yeah, you are audible.
Problem is going on, I think. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Continue, sir.
Should I continue?
Yeah.
Okay. You might have seen his degrees. I have never seen his visiting card. Might be because his card with all his degree is paper. In last August also, he completed one course from abroad, and in that exam, he was topper. Thus, he cited an exam. Age is not a factor for study. He is running an institution where many students from different parts of the world are getting free education on cybersecurity. He is also a yoga instructor. मेरे को एक घटना याद है. एक बार मैं जब बेलापुर में ऑफिस में था, सर के साथ बात किए और आफ्टर ऑफिस उन्होंने मेरे को उनके घर ले गए. वहां हमारा काफी देर हम उनके कार से ही मेरे को मेरे घर में ड्रॉप किया. फिर उन्होंने मेरे को बताया, आपको पता है मैं अभी क्या करूंगा? मैं बोला क्या करेंगे? तो उन्होंने बोला मैं अभी घर जाके खाना पकाऊंगा, खाऊंगा, फिर मैं एक एग्जाम देने बैठूंगा. तो हमारा जो एक्सपीरियंस है उसके आधार पे मैं बोला कि आपको आज अगर एग्जाम देना है तो मेरे को क्यों घर ले गए और टाइम बर्बाद किया? तो उन्होंने बोला नहीं, ये कोई बात नहीं, ये चलता है मेरे साथ. होल नाइट का बॉक्स लेके आया, मेरे को बोला मैं पास हो गया, ये मिठाई आपके लिए. तो दिस इज हिज टाइप. तो really grateful to Dr. Onkar Nath for giving us some time in his very busy schedule and for educating us on cybersecurity, a very important subject in present world. Thank you, Dr. Onkar Nath.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dibakar. We use the first name because we have been classmates.
You can use my also first name or short form. You know the short form of my name?
Don.
Don.
Don. D-O-N. And in our office, that is in our data center, he was known as Dr. Shah. सारे लोग उनको डॉक्टर साहब बुलाते थे और उनका नया नाम है डॉन, डॉक्टर ओंकर नाथ, D-O-N.
Don. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So we'll not waste time. So as my friend Dibakar Chakraborty has said, now actually I made a mistake of asking for his CV so that I could share with my friends. But then I found like it's so difficult to share the CV because I really don't know half the degrees, and it would run through pages, if I had to give the short CV also. So I had somehow restrained myself at that. So I'd like to thank Dr. Onkar Nath initially before we start for accepting our request. May I now request Dr. Onkar Nath to kindly start the proceedings.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Please allow me a few seconds to share the session, share the screen. Now my screen is visible?
Yes.
Yes. So you can't match this Dr. Onkar Nath with that. But what degrees they were talking about, the summary is here.
Yeah, that's one.
Okay.
First 5 lines we have no concept about.
And he was referring to this. I did it in August and I talked in that one. He was referring to that. And I'm an international yoga instructor registered at CYAI.org. So I'm a practitioner also. Well, this is the summary that what Divakarji has told. He has not only worked with me, but one important information I wanted to share about him, that he has taught me how to play violin, or he initiated me for playing violin. Okay. So he also helped me in deciding and purchasing the violin and initiated into that. So one way he is my guru also for that music. So that is there. And with this,
thank you, sir. Thank you.
I am starting the session that is on the cyber security awareness.
Yes.
And I don't carry my visiting card. I can't accommodate all these things on that.
So
And
I
that's not
will
required.
keep Dibakar and Dr. Subhash Chandra muted so that there's no problem from any side.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
So I will, I have prepared a slides, but it is not a limitation to that. I am explaining incidents. How I have arranged this one, that certain topics I have taken and with examples, real life examples and scenarios I am going to explain, and precautions tips I am going to give for the each of such of the scenarios. I am starting with the query which was raised by Dr. Burman, that why WhatsApp is asking to share the information to the Facebook. Okay, why asking, why they need a consent for that? Okay, now they are asking means they need your consent that they have to share. So what has happened in 2017, first ever in the history, WhatsApp was penalized by Italy court. Okay, for sharing information to the Facebook. Who is the Facebook? Facebook is a parent company. Okay, so in between that, as per request, what I will do, I will go on switching Hindi and English together. Okay, so and after the penalty imposed by the Italy, $3 million, then again penalty was imposed by the European Union. So both have imposed penalty, and first ever in the history any social network got penalized at such a large scale. Okay, maybe the other courts have imposed certain penalty, but maybe they're smaller order. This was there. So according to the privacy requirement, international privacy requirement, European Union and others, they cannot share the data to the parent company also. So that's why, but there is a via media that if you are giving consent that you share my data to your parent company or anyone, so they can do that one. So for that purpose they need. Okay, why this consent is required? If you have read the case of the Facebook, or what a statement was given by the Zuckerberg in the American Congress or to the senators, you might have seen, it is available on the YouTube, that Facebook has sold the data of its customers' data to 570 companies, which is for which the information is there with them. But apart from that, also they have sold the data, but they do not have the information about those companies. So this is the scenario. In today's scenario, data, when we are talking about that, the cyber crime and other thing, I will start with the cyber space. But the gist of whole session or whatever we are talking about, that is data transfer is a money transfer. So it is something like that. You are removing the money from your pocket and give it to someone. So the cash or the money has converted into the digits, and it is residing in your machine, in your mobile, in your tablet, in your MacBook. And the moment you are transferring data, money is transferred. Even though you know in which account it has gone, it is difficult. Even the banks, they cannot transfer back it unless until the consent is there, and you are going to prove in the court of law malafide or malicious transaction. So if you understand the value of the data, data is not data, data is a money. So the summary of the session is, in the beginning I am telling you that data transfer is a money transfer, and that's why we are here. Okay, why and what is this cyber, and what is why we are here? We'll discuss that one. The cyber means we are talking about the cyber space, any connected computer, even your IoT device, any AC is there, a smart AC, a smart TV. You might have heard about that, a smart TV on which is internet enabled. You might have heard about that. They are doing the recording. Whatever you are watching and whatever you are doing before the TV, recording is happening. The smart speakers we have got, Alexa and others like that. Whatever we are doing the conversation in the bedroom or in the drawing room, that recording happens with the third parties. These are the cyber crimes. So it has gone without our notice. It has entered not only in our mobile or this, it has entered into our bedroom, in our kitchen, in our drawing room.
That means, sir, can I interrupt?
Yeah.
Now, Alexa, when we are not really using the Alexa, it is recording our conversation.
One more information, let me give you. You do not have option to switch off it.
Unless
for you it is switched off,
yeah.
But it is not switched off. It is on.
If you unplug it,
still it is on.
Oh,
inside that battery is there, and it has got its life of somewhere 7 to 14 hours. And they can manipulate it. They can switch on and switch off. Not only that, the application is configured in such a way that depending upon the keyword, they can start recording. If you are having some intimate conversation, they will start recording. Up to that extent. This happened with the a smart Bluetooth earphone with the Apple also. And they have accepted, it is in the public domain, they have accepted that it was happening through the third party. To whom they have outsourced, they were doing that one. But for me and you, whether the Apple is doing or Google is doing or the third party is doing, it doesn't make any difference. It is happening. It is a crime which is happening there. So all this information, whatever we have got, our information is having a value to others. And more business in the cyber space is for this, particularly the dark web. I have got recently, my students have launched my YouTube channel, or my friends. So on that, the latest data breach, JustPay data breach is there on that. You can see that how it has happened. 3.5 crore, the latest data breach is 3.5 crore customer card information is there on the on the dark web on sale.
Please share that link, sir.
Yeah, I will do that one. Okay. Ankit, if you are listening to me, you can share the link to Burman, sir. Okay. So, yeah, just 4 days back, it has happened with the Big Basket. Big Basket, आप लोगों ने अगर नाम सुना होगा, Big Basket का 2 crore credit card information. No, 2 crore means the 20 million. 3.5 crore means 35 million. So nothing less than the million. Highest ever in the history of the 570 million. So you can think of that. What is the size of the breach which is happening? Now, JustPay, just you see the JustPay, it is a payment provider. Whatever the data breach has taken place, it is providing services to the enterprises. Just listen the name of the enterprises, Amazon. Amazon in the enterprise. The Swiggy, Yatra, Book My Show. Think of that. If you have used your card on that, maybe you are on that. And it is openly available on the this dark web. Open. One can go and see and purchase that one. Now, what I am telling, what I am trying to convey, this JustPay data breach happened on 18th August 2020, 6 months back, almost. Why it has come to the limelight? Because when data was posted on one of the social media, some piece of information, then company has accepted, yes, it has happened. Fortnight back, it happened with the SolarWinds. There, some 33,000 companies are customers of the SolarWinds, the one of the service provider company for IT management. Some 17,000 customers are companies customers are compromised. Think of the size of what could be the size of the data when 17,000 companies are compromised. So when we are talking about cyberspace, our challenge is that mobility and connectivity. All the time we are connected. Who is going to stop the mobile data? No. Bluetooth on, mobile data on, Wi-Fi on, then you are connected. You are connected not to the your near, but to the whole globe. The moment your mobile data is on, even your mobile data is off, mobile is on, you are connected to the whole globe. Okay, it's not only through the mobile data. So challenge is that whatever the networking devices we have got, mobile, laptop, smart devices, IoT devices, which are through sensors, which are working IoT devices, we used to tell it is working with the sensor. ये सब हमारे लिए चैलेंज है. जो भी कनेक्टेड डिवाइसेस हैं वो सब साइबर स्पेस है. पहले हम साइबर स्पेस सिर्फ इंटरनेट को बोलते थे, इवन हमारा इंटरनेट भी साइबर स्पेस है. घर के अंदर एक स्मार्ट टीवी है या एक स्मार्ट फ्रिज है, वो भी डिवाइस है कनेक्टेड. ऑल आर कनेक्टेड. ओके, एंड हाउ मच टाइम यू आर स्पेंडिंग ऑन द सोशल नेटवर्क, हाउ मच इंफॉर्मेशन वी आर शेयरिंग, वो हम देखेंगे डिफरेंट सिनेरियोज में जब एग्जांपल दूंगा आपको. Maybe according to time permits, some slides I will jump out. But why we are here, why it is important, if you will see the punchline of Dr. Onkar Nath is this one: awareness is journey to attain secure state. It is not a destination, it is a journey. Go on updating yourself, go on educating yourself, then you may be secure. In 2011, the then CEO of the Cisco, he made a statement that there are two types of system in this world. One is compromise, another is ready to be compromised. 2013 में जब वो step down हुआ, he modified his statement. There are two types of system in this world. One is compromise and known, another is compromise and not known. So आपका भी सिस्टम कंप्रोमाइज है, मेरा भी सिस्टम कंप्रोमाइज है. आपको मालूम है, मुझे नहीं मालूम. That's all. This is the difference. So privacy is your concern, secrecy is your concern. It is not concern of the enterprises, it is not concern of the companies with whom, banks with whom, or payment gateways with whom you are dealing. They will be slapped penalty maybe by the court of law or the regulator. But what we are going to get out of that as a customer? Are we going to get anything? Nothing. Government will get, regulator will get the penalty amount. We are not getting. And a person like me and you, how much money we can spend for the court of law and wait for that much time? How we are going to spend that time? So we ignore that one. Okay. So the best process is educate yourself. Be part of that education. Time and again you go on reminding. Nothing special I am going to discuss today, but I am going to remind you. Those things you are already aware of that, but few things you are not practicing. And it's something like that. We are talking about security. We are putting a robust lock on the door, but we are keeping our window open. So people will find that it is easy. In lieu of breaking the lock, better you enter from the window. So that is the scenario which is going to happen. So this is my punchline for generating the awareness. I am associated with many organizations and do this activity, schools and others do that one. Even in my society, when the Durga Puja happens, and that time there is a session for that. Or Ganesh festival happens, there is a session for cyber security awareness. They do that one. Okay. Why it is important? Most of the thing we have discussed about that, communicating with friends, searching for information, doing Google, everything you get from the Google. And you know another name of Google, Googly. No, the less information they give you, more information, your information they are going to capture. So it is a Googly for you. It's not only Google, it is Googly also. Doing banking transactions, the digital payments, okay, availing online services, make everything online, okay, finding jobs, finding life partners, Sadi.com, even running entire business. No, lot of apps are there. So why we are here? Reason is this. Okay, our perception is like this. Whenever you are going to ask to put helmet, we are going to put the skin of the watermelon or muskmelon. Okay, this is a skin of the muskmelon. And we are thinking that we have kept the helmet. So scenario is like that. One of the research reveals that 90% of all cyber attacks are caused by the human negligence. That's why awareness is required. So time and again, if it is going to be reminded to you that you are not wearing helmet, it is a skin of the muskmelon or watermelon, then you can think of that. So that scenarios we are going to discuss today. Okay. These are the different attacks which are happening, common attacks which is happening on the cyber space or the cyber crime. Identity theft is going to happen. Psychological tricks are there. Social media related attacks are there. Attacks through mobile application is happening. Yeah, digital payments with the banking also it is happening, and virus attack. Okay, so we'll take 1-2 scenarios for that, and then we'll try to understand those things. Okay. From my side, there is no issue. At any point of time, you can raise hand and you can raise the query. Rather, I will prefer that when topic is discussed, that time if you have a query, you raise the query that time itself. So we'll have a better discussion along with that. Okay. But I don't have any issue also if you are going to discuss at last. All depends upon the organizer. The Burman sir will take care of that. Okay. Identity theft. There are 3 scenarios we have taken. Gain access to your bank account. Apply for loans and credit cards or open insurance accounts, or file a tax refund in your name and get your refund. Okay. So identity theft, not only it is limited to that, but lot of other scenarios are also there. Obtain a driving license, passport, immigration papers, create a new utility account that they can do that one with your information. Say nowadays you make a call, help desk में call करिए, वो क्या करते हैं, आप कंफर्म करो, आइडेंटिटी कंफर्म करो. कैसे कंफर्म करो? डेट ऑफ बर्थ बता दो, एड्रेस बता दो, आप फिर आप कार्ड नंबर बता दो. पिन के अलावा सब ले लेते हैं. नहीं, कभी कभी वो भी बोल देते हैं कि कंफर्मेशन करना है अगर फ्रॉडलेंट साइट रहा तो और फेक साइट रहा तो. So now they can create the fake identity on the basis of that. Lot of frauds are happening with the duplicate documents. You might have seen होटल में जाते हैं लोग, अभी तो कोविड सिचुएशन में बंद है. You might have seen that people hand over the PAN card as identity proof. No, think of that. Most of the people I have seen, they hand over the PAN card, and what hotel person is doing at reception, going to scan it and then going to return it to you. Okay. So these are the scenario. Get medical treatment on health insurance. They do that one. These are the assume your identity on social media, fake. Even troll page they can create. That can happen. Okay. Give your name to the police during an arrest, etc. They can tell that you are the friend. So some of the examples we have taken. One, we have taken the hacking and gaining access to the social media account. Misuse of photocopies of identity proof and credit and debit card scheming. Okay. Nothing special is there, but again, I am telling, I am reminding. For discussion purpose, I am using some name. Incidentally, if it is going to match with any of the participants, it's not intentional, and my intention is not to hurt anyone. I beg my pardon in the beginning itself. Okay. So one madam is there, Aparna. and Aparna goes to the cyber cafe for taking a printout. Okay, and the printout she has to take, that document is in the email. So she is going to log into the email account, and meanwhile, because it was taking time to download the document or process the document, so she has logged into the social media account. She wanted to check the message. You know, those who are on the social network, they are having a certain type of addiction. Whenever there is no network in their mobile, they are not comfortable. Even though message is there or not there, but they are not comfortable. Network must be there. Any point of time, they can get message from the social network. So whenever they get opportunity, they check the social media account, whatever the social media account is there. That is a different type of addiction which is there. So she checks that one, and meanwhile, she finds that the printout is ready. So in hurry, she closes the browser, whatever the browser was open, email and social media, closes that one, takes the printout and goes back. That happens. Now, after that, after few hours, she get a message that some of the company's information has been compromised. And one alert also that the password of the social media account has been changed. Okay. Now, when password of the social media account has changed, she is trying hard, but she is not getting logged in because it has already been changed. Manager is telling from the office that from your profile, certain document has been leaked, which was confidential to the company. Then again, further she gets information from her friends that some obscene material has been posted on her social media profile. Okay, that they have done some modifications or morphing they have done. Morphing means technically they change the face and with some obscene material and they post it. That is morphing, video modification software. So what happens? Ultimately, she goes to the police and lodges the complaint, and then police is going to help out that whatever the changes has taken place, taken help of the social media account also she has got there. But she lost the job because company's confidential information was compromised from her profile. So whether it has happened by mistake or otherwise, that doesn't make any company, but company has faced loss due to the compromise, leakage of document through the Aparna's social media account. That has happened. So in my discussion, everywhere you will find that police is helping and police is going to court hold the criminals. Whether it happened in real life scenario or not, I am not going to talk about that, but I am going to tell that one, that whenever you will go to the police station, police is going to welcome you and police is going to register your complaint and going to help in catching or court hold the criminals. Okay, in all examples you will find like that. My intention is that any such type of incident is happening, we should go to the police station. If these crimes are going to coming into the limelight, adding to the data, then there will be a different scenario. So most of the crimes is not reported. That's why it is happening, that we are getting a very list number, but that much list number is not there. What these are the tips I have given for all scenarios. Hacking or gaining access to social media account. Do not, what has happened? What was the mistake? The browser was directly closed. When you are going to close the browser, even you go to any email account or social media account, for some time it is on. Okay, there is some certain configuration according to that it is going to close. Some accounts they kept logged in. If you will see that some accounts they by default they are keep me logged in, so they keep in logged in unless and until you log out. So do not close the browser window without logging. बिना उसके close मत करिए. Use करिए 2-step authentication, OTP and others. Do not save your username and password. Browser में बोलता है save your username and password. Okay, don't do that one. Even credit card, debit card information, PayPal, eBay, if they are asking to save it, don't save it. Rather back out. Don't make use their services. Okay. रजिस्टर अपना मोबाइल रजिस्टर करिए सोशल मीडिया अकाउंट्स के साथ. ओके, so that in case any untoward incident is going to happen, you are going to get alert from that. And permanently delete all documents from the computer when you are using the other's computer or the cyber cafe. दूसरे किसी का कंप्यूटर या साइबर कैफे में आप जा रहे हैं तो इसको डॉक्यूमेंट्स को परमानेंटली डिलीट करिए। ओके, नहीं तो जनरली क्या होता है, हम जाते हैं, इवन पेन ड्राइव भी देते हैं, पेन ड्राइव का भी एक केस है आपको बताऊंगा मैं। तो वो डॉक्यूमेंट ओपन करता है और फिर प्रिंट देने के बाद वो हमारा पेन ड्राइव निकाल कर दे देता है, डॉक्यूमेंट वैसा ही बन रहता है। ओके, so ensure that it is going to be not only closed but also going to be deleted. Rather ask him to print from the USB itself, or if it is permitted, print it yourself. If you have downloaded, delete it from the download. Okay, second scenario is there for the misuse of the photocopies of the identity proof. This has happened. This scenario is that when we go for a lower rate of interest or with some incentive to untrusted companies, those who are not having a good trust or their trustworthiness is not established or an identity is also not established, we go to that. Okay, we become victim of that. So Ramesh is one of that. He applied for the housing loan for a lower rate of interest to a home loan company, and he handed over the documents, whatever in home loan, your identity proof, your Aadhaar, all those things are going to be asked. वो सब पूछते हैं, आपने सब उनको दे दिया। देने के बाद एक बैंक से कॉल आता है रमेश को कि आपने जो है व्हीकल लोन या ऑटो लोन के लिए अप्लाई किया है। रमेश ने अप्लाई नहीं किया है ऑटो लोन के लिए। ही टेल्स दैट नहीं, मैंने तो अप्लाई नहीं किया है। बोले नहीं, आपने अप्लाई किया और ये डॉक्यूमेंट्स भी आपके हमारे पास है। सो देन he finds that whatever the document he has given to that company, so that company has misused that document, that identity proof. This happens whenever, even we go somewhere in hotel, they ask us to give the feedback. No, restaurant, give the feedback, and in that what is required, your address is required, your date of birth is required, your anniversary is required, all those things are required. I don't know why that is required for giving the feedback. No, mobile number is also required, name and mobile number, that they have made compulsory, that give it, sir. Okay, if you will ask why birthday is required, sir, we will wish you happy birthday on your birthday. Okay, whether they are going to wish happy birthday or happy finance day or happy cyber crime day, we do not know, but mostly such informations are going to be used for such that purpose. So duplicate, the Ramesh also goes to the police station and they find out that he has become victim of misuse of the photocopies of the document. Identity, fake identity has been created through that. Okay, so when we are handing over, that time certain precautions are there what we should take. He understood that what mistake he has done. So never provide details or copy of identity proof, PAN card, Aadhaar, voter ID, driving license to unknown persons or organizations. Even though अगर आप दे भी रहे हैं तो आप उसको किस पर्पस के लिए दे रहे हैं उस आइडेंटिटी प्रूफ के फेस पर लिखिए, ताकि उसको स्कैन भी करके चेंज भी करना चाहे तो स्कैन में आएगा। फिर certain portion is going. What happens when we are going to write below that, somewhere on the face it should come that for what purpose you are giving. Write the date, cross whatever the blank space is there, cross that one. That is one of the way. First, don't hand over. If you are handing over, then hand it over to the trusted one and do this one. Okay.
सर एक प्रॉब्लम होता है।
हाँ,
मैंने वोडाफोन के लिए एक बार अप्लाई किया था।
हाँ,
So I refused to sign just like that in the KYC proof. So I said like this is for KYC. So they said no, you have to only sign. Unless you sign, it will not be accepted.
blank.
Blank. उसके नीचे से सिर्फ sign करना है. So I refused, but they had already taken the money. Money was there already. They have issued the SIM card, but I said no, only it will not be activated unless you just give a blank signature.
Okay.
ये प्रॉब्लम होता है कभी-कभी।
ये प्रॉब्लम 2 दिन पहले मेरे साथ था। हम एक आई विल नॉट नेम द कंपनी, हम फास्टैग जो हमारा है उसको रिचार्ज करा रहे हैं। ओके, एंड वन ऑफ माय colleague is here in this webinar also. He was along with me. So we were talking to the call center for that because I was not remembering my user ID. You know, when he asked the third identity proof, then I told you cannot ask for that. Then he told this is last, sir. After doing that one, he told I need your address. So after that, what happened? There was a good discussion, and उस discussion के बाद मैंने उसको बोला अपने मैनेजर को ट्रांसफर करो। उसने मैनेजर को ट्रांसफर किया, और जब मैं मैनेजर से कन्वर्सेशन हुआ, मैंने कहा ये बताओ कहाँ के नियम है कि आप 4 आइडेंटिटी प्रूफ मांगोगे एस्टेब्लिश करने के लिए, आइडेंटिटी एस्टेब्लिश करने के लिए। तो बोला नहीं सर 2 ही लगता है। मैंने कहा आप रिकॉर्डिंग सुनो पहले, क्योंकि आपकी रिकॉर्डिंग हुई है। तो मैं ऑन होल्ड था, उसने रिकॉर्डिंग सुना, उसने अपोलॉजी टेंडर किया, मैंने उसके लिए कंप्लेन भी लॉन्च किया। सो व्हाट हैपेंस व्हेन वी स्टॉप एट अ फेस, all these are the psychological tricks. Okay, they are going to create the fear psychosis to you. If you will challenge that one, then they are going to back out. So you ask them, show me the document, where is this policy that on blank space we have to sign. No law is telling that you have to do that one. How they can ask? They are Indian company, they are working in India. How they can do that one? Ask them to just show me where it is, or ask them to transfer the call to the higher authorities. Then they will understand that there will be some repercussion. And then tell them that this information, what is there, not only you are recording, I am also going to switch on recording on my mobile, and that will be given to the police authorities. Then you see what is going to happen. Then the different type of music you are going to listen. Problem is that what happens, we are not challenging them. We are thinking that it is by law, but as a literate people, we know that no law is telling that you sign on the blank document. How Vodafone can ask? You know this Aadhaar authentication by the mobile companies. For 3 months, Airtel was banned for that. I am telling the name of the company. Government has banned Airtel, reason being the Airtel, when Aadhaar authentication was taking place from their outlets, they were recording our information. They were keeping record of our information, our Aadhaar information. Due to that, for 3 months, they were banned by the Aadhaar authorities. So till the time we are not challenging, then this is happening. You know how this disclosure came into light of the Airtel? One of the Delhi lady, she went for the Aadhaar authentication, and she got to know in mobile Aadhaar authentication, there was an opportunity or option to, you can register 9 mobile numbers. She has not registered any mobile, authenticated any Aadhaar through that ISP Airtel, but already 9 numbers were registered. Then she lost the complaint to the police authorities, and then this happened. So this is the scenario. That's why in all example, I have taken that you go to the police. In the last, I will share that how complaint can be lost. Not necessarily you have to go to the police station. There are other medias also, other way out also, you can do that one. So I have got information for that. Okay, I will share that one. Okay, sir. Yeah. So also whenever we are doing operation in ATM shell or ATM cabin, there what we do, we leave the charge slip. No, we don't take the charge slip, or we take and just we do like this and put it in the trash. Or dustbin mein dal dete hain. Don't do that one. Your certain information is there on that. Okay. उसको जेब में रखिए, बाद में घर में आके डस्टबिन में डालिए या डिस्ट्रॉय करिए उसको. सो कई लोग वो एक स्पेसिफिक अटैक नेम है, उसका नाम है डंपस्टर डाइविंग. डंपस्टर डाइविंग मींस वो ट्रैश से वो बहुत सारी चीजें, जहां डोमेस्टिक ये चीजें वेस्ट जो है डिस्पोज ऑफ होता है, वहां से वो कलेक्ट करते हैं इंफॉर्मेशन, बहुत सारे इंफॉर्मेशन लेते हैं, ट्रैश से लेते हैं इंफॉर्मेशन. ओके, देयर इज अ typographical mistake here. It is difficult to reuse photocopy. Okay. Now credit debit card scheming. Ankit, he went to the hotel. होटल में गया अपने दोस्तों के साथ पार्टी मनाने के लिए. ओके, और पार्टी करने के बाद जब बिल आया तो उसने जो है क्रेडिट कार्ड दिया. जनरली वी डू नहीं, क्रेडिट कार्ड पकड़ा देते हैं उसको, ये लो. ओके, और those who are little bit careful, they ask that bring the machine. Electronic data capturing machine, EDC, you bring the EDC. They will ask for that. Okay. So in general, we give, I have seen many people, even they give the pin also. And that waiter is going to take a note on that what is the pin. And after that comes with the bill that you have make the payment of that. Where is the problem? What happens that the waiter takes the card, goes to the counter, and put the card into the EDC, that machine, But you see here, it is not only the EDC machine, it is a skimmer. A skimmer means it is going to clone the card. Okay. How to identify that one? Some stick out, some additional component will be there on the EDC. From outward, you can see that one. Okay. Now this, you can make out this one. What happens? One of the case what I was investigating, it is of Mumbai case, and not only one hotel, it is of the 3 hotels. 3 hotels cases were there. If you can see my palm, that it is of that size, they were keeping the scammer in the palm, the waiter. Until the time he is going to take card and going to the counter, in between that, it was taking only 10 to 12 seconds to clone the card. So keeping inside that, going to the counter, you will never sense that something wrong has happened. So that type of skimmers are there. These skimmers are the cloning who are going to capture the data is costing 2,500 to 3,000 only online. And creating a duplicate card, clone card, it costs somewhere 25 to 30,000 or maybe less than that if you are going to purchase in bulk. Online, it is available, door delivery. So it is so much easy. It takes 10 to 12 seconds. Okay, same thing happened with the mobile SIM also. When we go to the mobile shop for repairing purpose, ensure that SIM is going to be removed before you and going to be handed to you before the mobile set is going inside. He should not take your mobile and go inside, remove the SIM and come back. No, it should not happen. It should happen before you. उसमें भी यही होता है, सिम क्लोनिंग होता है. उसके बाद आपका सिम डाउन हो जाएगा और वो सिम काम करेगा, क्योंकि एट ए टाइम एक ही सिम चल सकता है, 2 सिम तो चलेगा नहीं. तो फिर आपका सिम डाउन हो जाता है, आप सोचते हैं कोई प्रॉब्लम है, आप जब तक कंप्लेन करेंगे, ये करेंगे, तब तक ट्रांजैक्शंस हो जाते हैं. ओके, सो ही डज दैट वन and he puts you see how he is putting this pin. Okay, now through a skimmer he has got all information other than the pin. The pin is also captured here. Okay, and after that he gets the message that some 25,000 has been debited to his ATM from the ATM to his account. Okay, through cloning it has happened. He approaches the police. Police tells about that it is a debit card skimming. It has happened to that. So he understood that what mistake he has done. So what is the helpful tips for that? Always ensure that debit credit card swipes at shopping malls. Say most of the European countries or US you go, they don't take your card. They ask you to swipe it or insert it or use it. They don't take your card. So by law, it is there that they are not going to do that one. Do not allow salesperson to take your card away for swipe for the transaction. Look out for credit card, debit card skimmers like that. In ATM also, you see some additional component if you are going to see. Sorry. Then you will find that something malicious is there. So whenever you are finding that it is something like that, then you complain for that. Wherever the customer care help desk is there. And PIN, of course, you should not share with anyone, even to the friends or to the family members, because first doubt is on the family members. One of the case which I was handling long back, that time Dibakarji was also there, but he is not aware about that. So one customer came to my cabin and he told that some 50,000 has been debited from my account, and the branch was just on the ground floor. I was sitting on the in the corporate office on the 4th floor, and he was so confident. He told that this transaction has happened when I was outside the country. So I asked him to sit and offered him a glass of water. Then I started discussing with him. Then I sensed that he is aware that how fraud has happened. I sensed that one during discussion. How I sense, I will tell you. So when I asked him that whether you have lodged a police complaint, he told no. Why I should lodge police complaint when the mistake is of the bank? That was the doubt. That was the point where I doubt for that. Then I asked my subordinate and I asked him to lodge a police complaint. Just make a call to the police station that some fraud has taken place with him. No, after that, totally scenario was changed. He told, no, I don't want to do that one. Even your bank will not give money. It worked for me. but I will not do that one. No, it's not a question of you. It's a question of trust of the bank. Now the case has come to me. I will lodge the police complaint. Then he accepted that the money was withdrawn by his brother-in-law. Okay. So this type of things also happens. So don't, if disclosure goes like that, first doubt is on them only.
Sir,
yes, sir.
Once in a flight, I was using my credit card and they didn't ask for the PIN.
Yeah.
But money was deducted.
Yes, 2-3 scenarios are there, particularly for this online payments also it happens. Recently, what is happening, some international payment providers or the service providers, including Zoom, what you are using now. I also use Zoom. Okay, I'm having license of the Zoom. Okay, what they do, when you will purchase the license for that, what they are doing, they are going to do a transaction of 1 rupee from your credit card. Credit card is mandatory. And after that, you need not require to do anything. Automatically, your subscription amount is going to be debited. And only you will get alert, nothing beyond that. How it can happen? That is one aspect of that. Another, when you are asking about the PIN or second factor of authentication, it is not enabled in all the countries. This PIN and second factor of authentication is mandatory by Reserve Bank of India. Even from India, you make an international payment, there is no need for PIN. There is no need for second factor of authentication. OTP is also not required.
No, but
name on the card, validity period, okay, CVV. That's all. Your payment will be done. Of course, card number will be there. 4 information is required. Card number is there. Payment will be done. Not required. But you go to certain countries, say Sri Lanka, they don't accept any international card, debit or credit card. Last year, I was victim for that. I did not carry the foreign currency and I did not get the foreign currency exchange at the airport. Hotels were not allowed to do that type of exchange. Only USD is allowed. So somehow I was having few $100 in my vest pouch. So I survived. Otherwise, I was not having money to make a call to my home. Forget about other things. So these are the scenario. Why it has happened? Because lot of fraud has taken place in that country through debit card and credit card. If you remember the fraud of $81 million of Bangladesh Central Bank, the 15 million US dollar transaction was to the Sri Lanka. It was through the Federal Reserve System, FedWire, US, from Bangladesh Central Bank. Central Bank means like a Reserve Bank of India. It was transferred to the Federal Reserve System, like our RTGS in US. And from there, the money went to the Philippines. And from Philippines, out of 81 million, 15 million was transferred to Sri Lanka. And can you believe there were 17-18 transactions. All transactions were of 981 million. But first 2 transactions were settled. After that, what happened? FedWire suspected that some malicious activity is going on. So he made a call to Bangladesh Central Bank. Bangladesh Central Bank told those 2 activity, transactions what you have settled, also we have not done. You can imagine how much time might have taken. But within this time, out of $81 million from Philippines, 15 million was transferred to Sri Lanka and 64 million USD was withdrawn in cash from Philippines. This 15 million also was withdrawn in Sri Lanka, but Sri Lanka caught hold, the criminals. Think of the time, no? How 64 million US dollar is not a small amount. How one can withdraw in cash and move unless and until some enforcement agencies are going to be part of that, or they are not doing anything. Maybe either of the scenario. So this is the scenario. In the different countries, different scenario is there. Once I was traveling in Gulf. When I came back, I found that my card is blocked and I got another card. So maybe my bank has sensed that some malicious activity may take place. So they have changed my card without my knowledge. The same thing happened with one of the bank debit card also. Without my knowledge, they changed my card because I am a frequent traveler. So they might have sensed that in that country. Actually, for debit card, I have not gone to the foreign country. I was in your region, northeastern states. but I was on the border, Bhutan border. Okay. When I came back, on the way itself, I came to know that my card has been blocked. So they might have sensed some malicious activity is taking place on that. So these are the card scheming is like that. And you will not believe, I have not used my debit card or credit card in that reason. I have not removed. I have used cash only. There are devices through which, even though you have card in your pocket at a distance of 1 meter, I can scheme. I can take out the detail. The cost of those devices are hardly 15 to 20,000. That's all. So you can think of that. For that purpose, separate the wallets are there, and those wallets are going to protect this type of communication. It's a bit costly, that it costs somewhere 1,000, 1,500 to 2,000. I have got that type of wallet. I keep my card into that. Okay. So that we have gone up to that level. Okay. Let us go to the psychological tricks.
Sir, I have one question here. So nowadays we are seeing that we are tapping the card, right, for the smaller amount.
NFC, yeah.
Yeah. So any suggestion from your end, like the security part or not?
You have option whether you take NFC card or non-NFC card. So my first suggestion is don't take the NFC card. Really, you do not have that much time that you can wait for few minutes, 2 minutes or 3 minutes, that your card is going to be inserted and you are going to enter your PIN. That much time is not there. What you are going to do in that when tap and go?
Absolutely. But nowadays, almost most of the cards are coming with that feature, right?
No, there are options. My cards are non-NFC card. These cards are known as a NFC, near field configuration.
Okay.
I have not taken non-NFC card. Say some of my qualification Dibakarji has not told. I will tell you. I've never joined any social network. I'm not on any social network, but still I'm alive and nicely alive. Okay. I have never used mobile banking. I have never used mobile wallet, but still I am living. Okay.
Yes,
when the government of India initiated at a large scale digital payment, I started using the check, physical check. Still I am living. Is with yours. I never make payment through the PayPal, through eBay, because they ask that your credit card, debit card detail will be stored. They are telling that your CVV will not be stored, but who will give that guarantee that they are not storing my CVV? That also goes into temporary. They may store. Just you see my video on Just Pay. Barmanji, you have received the link in the chat? No. Ankit, just you send him if you have not sent. Okay, or in the mail you can put him. Okay, you might be having the mail also. Okay, directly you mark to him or mark to all, no problem. So what is happening?
Sir, there is a question in the chat box.
Yeah, tell me.
From Ramdas Roy.
Yeah.
Nowadays we have seen use of contactless cards.
Yeah, NFC. That's what I'm discussing.
For payment up to certain limit.
Yeah.
When we are focusing on transaction security,
yeah,
then why such type of security bypass was allowed some time for 1 or 2 seconds?
Sir, before that, I will tell you CVV. You know the CVV 3-digit number.
Yes.
Is it a confidential number or not?
Yes.
Of course, it is a confidential number. We have got payment card industry data security standard PCI DSS, but still it is engraved on the card. कार्ड के पीछे सिर्फ वो लिखा नहीं है, उसको इनग्रेव किया गया. आप हटाना भी चाहे तो नहीं हटा सकते. What I do, I put a permanent ink of permanent marker. But still, if somebody is going to see like that, can see that one. But I will sense that he is trying to see my CVV. But it is on the back of the card for verifying signature. Everybody has to see the back of the card.
Yeah.
So scenario is, you see, why we are using the chip-based card? NFC card is a security flaw, or the problem is there. That's why they have put that up to 2,000 rupees or certain limit they have defined. Okay. But think of that, why we are using the chip-based card? All card has been changed to the chip-based. Why we have gone to the chip-based card? Because cloning was very easy through the mag strip. But if anybody is having any card, debit card, credit card, which is chip-based card, but magnetic strip is not there, Anyone is having? उसमें जिसमें मैग्नेटिक स्ट्रिप ना हो, किसी के पास ऐसा कार्ड है? दिखा दीजिए मुझे। मालूम है क्यों ऐसा है? जो एटीएम्स हैं, बहुत सारे एटीएम्स पुराने हैं, वो चिप बेस कार्ड को प्रोसेस नहीं कर सकते, उनके लिए मैग स्ट्रिप चाहिए। अभी जिस एटीएम को, जैसे मुझे हिंदी आती है, इंग्लिश नहीं आती, तो अगर आपको मुझे बताना है कि हिंदी में बात करना है, तो आप मुझे कैसे बताएंगे? हिंदी में ही बताएंगे ना, इंग्लिश में तो बताएंगे नहीं। चिप बेस इज ए इंग्लिश, मैग स्ट्रिप इज ए हिंदी. So this card is a chip based card, also required to be written in the magnetic strip. तो प्रॉब्लम कहां गया? The problem was that you have to replace the ATMs. In lieu of replacing the ATMs, you have replaced the card. So again it is a overload on us. Customer ने पैसे पे कर दिए, vendor को मिल गए. It is a vendor driven security. It's not customer driven security. It's not enterprise driven security. It is a vendor driven. जो हमारे पास प्रोडक्ट है वो आपको लेने हैं, आपको रहना है लीजिए, नहीं रहना है मत लीजिए. जैसे या नीलिमा चक्रवर्ती has raised the hand. Just allow her to speak.
Just 1 minute. There is a problem. Can you do it from your side? I think it's hello.
I can do it from my side. Okay. Yeah. Ma'am, you can unmute and you can talk.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Audible.
Sir, I have a question. वो चिप एनेबल्ड एटीएम से और कार्ड भी चिप बेस्ड कार्ड है, एटीएम कार्ड. तो without using ATM card, can anyone withdraw cash
Yes.
from a chip enabled ATM?
नहीं, आप उसके आपका जो कार्ड है ना, उसमें मैग्नेटिक स्ट्रिप है.
मैग्नेटिक स्ट्रिप है, पर एटीएम तो चिप एनेबल्ड एटीएम है.
एटीएम को छोड़ दीजिए, इंफॉर्मेशन आपकी एटीएम में नहीं है, आपकी इंफॉर्मेशन जो है मैग स्ट्रिप में है.
नो,
तो क्लोनिंग जो है एटीएम से नहीं होता, क्लोनिंग आपका कार्ड से होता है.
कार्ड से होता है.
हाँ.
Right.
तो कार्ड आपका जब तक सिर्फ चिप बेस्ड कार्ड नहीं होगा तब तक ये सिक्योरिटी नहीं है.
नहीं, कार्ड वाज चिप बेस्ड.
Card is not only chip based, card is a mag strip and chip based.
Okay, both.
Yes, that's what I am telling you. That is the problem. If it is the chip based card, problem is over. But for that purpose, 60% ATMs across the globe is required to be changed. ATMs.
Okay.
Not cards. ATMs.
ATMs has to be changed.
Yes. सभी ATM based processing के लिए बनाना पड़ेगा आपको.
मतलब
तब जाकर ये होगा.
Only chip-based ATMs has to be made.
All old ATMs, those who cannot recognize the chip base, is required to be chip base enabled. That can happen only with the change of ATM.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Barman sir, you have got a link in the chat box.
Oh, yeah.
And I will it will be favored to me that if you are going to subscribe also, or your participants are going to subscribe, you can share that one. Okay. Yeah. So another question was there for the NFC. So there are options that you take NFC card or non-NFC card. Hardly how many transactions you are doing with the NFC card? How many times you go to the store? Hardly 3 to 4 times, nothing more than that. Every day you don't go to the store and use the NFC card. I don't think anyone is going more than 3-4 times or 4-5 times. Anyone is going? Is it so frequent? No. So it is a trade-off, or there is a way out. Way out is not only verify the accounts, but also you reserve some account for this NFC purpose. Keep it there 5,000, 10,000, that your risk is going to be mitigated. Okay, only that much. If fraud is happening, only that much fraud is happening. So you can do that one.
Hello. Have you lost the link? Have you lost the link?
Hello.
There is a problem from Dr. Onkar Nath's side. He is back. He's back now here. Sir, you have to unmute yourself. You have to unmute yourself, sir.
Unmute. Yeah. Now I am audible.
Yeah, you're audible very much.
Yeah. So there was a connectivity lost from my side, and what I was telling, I was showing this wallet. My cards are there inside that, but no one can capture the information from this wallet. Okay. So it is the radio frequency is protected here. RF radio frequency is protected from that card. Okay. This is available for all chip-based card also for passport and other things. I use those things that is there. Okay. So I was talking about that. My slide is visible.
Is it no? Is it available in the market? This kind of
Yes. I have taken from the market only, sir.
Acha.
Okay. These are the, you will find that some metallic part is there in both the sides.
Oh, is radio frequency? What do you say?
Radio frequency protected card, card holder. RF protected card holder. Okay. So now coming to the psychological tricks, the lottery fraud. It's the most common thing which happens. I think I'm consuming much time, but still whatever will be possible. Even extension is there. I don't have any issue. So lottery fraud, what happens? This Dheeraj and Rahul is there. Dheeraj is fond of purchasing lottery or inclined to purchase lottery tickets, but he never gets the prize. So he is sharing that information to Rahul. Rahul is warning him that, sorry, again that disconnection has happened.
Yeah, your presentation is there.
No, I am dropped, but I am able to hear you. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you very clear.
So maybe video has gone or...
your video is also there. We can see you also.
Okay, but I am not able to see. What I will do, let me add one more network here. Just allow me 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, now I have added one more network, so I may not have that problem. Okay. So we are talking about this. Okay. I don't know, but I am not able to see the. I think I have lost the host. You have to make me, Barman sir, you have to make me host.
Okay, let's see. Yes, you are co-host. Yes, you are co-host. Yes.
But this panel is that control panel is not visible to me. Anyway, let me continue that one. We'll see that one.
I think you'll
So Dheeraj, my slides are visible?
No.
Not?
No.
And so
Do you have one more device out there or?
No device is there. Only one device is there, and no streaming is
co-host here. Everything seems to be fine.
okay. Yeah. Now it is okay.
It's coming. So it's coming. Yeah. Yes.
So due to disconnection, sharing was gone. Okay. So now it is okay. Yeah. Now it should be okay. Okay. So this is a lottery fraud. Very common thing is there. He wants that don't take the lottery. But one day what happens? He gets an email message that you have win the 25,000 prizes. And for that purpose, he is going to transfer certain amount. It's a common thing. Even on mobile, they ask for that. Okay. And first thing what he does, he again informs the Rahul that I have won the lottery prize. And they have asked me to transfer 30,000 for the processing purpose. Okay. Okay. So, but Rahul is telling to Dheeraj, no, from where you have got the email, it is not the same site where you have got this purchase the lottery. Okay. So then he found that this mistake is there. So whenever we are using the website or email, we should see the domain name, and online payments, when we are making that, we should see that the site address start with HTTPS, and we, along with that, we are getting a log, and we should click on the log, and then we should see the digital certificate. In digital certificate, you will get a subscriber name, which should be same, which is there in the web address. Whatever the web address is there, website you have visited, the same thing should be there in the digital certificate subscriber name. If it is not there, understand that this is some fake site or some fraudulent site. Don't make payment on that. Don't use that one. Okay. So I think that first verify the your website is same with whom you are interacting. Based and another thing, you also have the routine marking spam in your enable the spam in your email. In that circumstances, what will happen? Such type of message will go to the spam, and you will sense that you will have certain opportunities, some suspicions will be there. Otherwise, if it is in inbox, you will think that something opportunity you have got of winning the lottery. Okay. Another debit card, credit card fraud. It happened with Samira. That happened that this is a common thing that we used to get a phone call, that she gets a phone call from the caller that some problem is there in her account with the debit card. She wanted the PIN, card number and PIN. So first she resisted for that. She told, no, we are not going to use that one. Just we want to confirm your identity. For that purpose we are taking, because your card is blocked. Without entering the PIN, your card cannot be unblocked. So then it becomes critical. That card is blocked. Then she had shared that one. Samira has shared that one. And after that, she gets a message that certain fraudulent transaction has taken place in her account. Okay. So they have cloned the card, cloned the information, and through that it has happened. She is going to the police, cyber police station. Police is going to help out her and tells her, don't commit certain mistakes in the future. So we used to get the SMS from the bank also that CVV number, OTP, don't share to the stranger. What bank tells that we never ask. Okay. The bank will never ask for any vital information. Rather, in lieu of that, simply if they are going to tell that bank never need that information, forget about never ask. Never need. Why bank will need my OTP? Bank itself has given OTP. Why they need? So they should write here. They should change this statement also, that bank should not will never need this information. Okay, for entire period of our customer relationship. Okay. So, and anywhere suspicion is there, we should inform to the customer care. That should happen. Related fraud, this is also very common, and you will be surprised to note that the last year, one of the fraudulent job site, it was for the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Ayush, and I have seen that site, and you people will be surprised to note that the contact numbers, one of the contact number was the same which is of the Ministry of Ayush. Only first number was the fraudster's number, and replica site, everything same. What happens generally when we are contacting the help desk or customer care, we take the first number. This is our human weakness. We don't take the second or third. We try for the first. So those who are trying for the first, they were becoming victim. Same thing happened with the job related also. He got certain message that job offer that you have been selected. Shortlisted for that, you have to submit your CV and other information. So a lot of information, home address, other things he is going to give. And after that, he is getting a message that you have to come to the different city. There you have to stay in this hotel. That arrangement has been made for you for 2 days. An interview process will take place. After that, you will be finally selected. Okay. When he goes to the hotel, he gets the welcome drink. And after having the welcome drink, he feels that something wrong is there. And he becomes senseless. But when he recovers back, then he finds that he is on the roadside. Okay, and somehow he manages to come back home. He finds that the lock of the home is also broken and valuables have been stolen. Okay, so all information they have taken. This is a very common thing also when he goes to the police. Police is going to help. I will tell you the tips, but it's very common when we are on the social media. What we do, wherever we move, we change the profile picture. No, we post it that yes. I have seen people in the flight, they post that now my flight is taking off for Delhi. No, what does it mean? Can you understand what does it mean? If from Mumbai you are moving to Delhi, when you have informed, means for 2 hours, your mobile is not going to be available. So you will not get any alert. So you have given 2 hours window to commit fraud. No alert, nothing will be there. If SIM cloning is also going to be done, you will not get because you are not in the network. It's a very common thing which happens. Okay. So always search and apply for jobs posted on authentic job sites. How to understand the portal, take the HTTPS, or if it is government site .gov or .nic for Indian site we are going to get. In general, what happens, such type of letters or messages, what we are getting, fake emails or fake SMS, if you will notice that there are certain grammatical mistake. In website address, certain grammatical mistake is there because website is a unique address, so you cannot get the same address. So in lieu of SBI online, maybe it is online SBI. So wherever you are doing such type of transactions, you have to be very careful about that you remember those addresses. No? Don't click on the link which is going to be given to you in the email. That malformed link it will be. You may become victim of that. Wherever you are going, I told you that see the HTTPS site, click on log, see the digital certificate. If digital certificate is telling that it is okay, or it is telling certificate is valid, then at that point of time, at least you are interacting with a genuine site. That is happening. Okay. Social media, the most common thing, it happens with the sympathy fraud, romance fraud, cyber stalking, and cyberbullying is there. Okay. Sympathy fraud is most common, that particularly for this on the social media. Renuan's arm is there, and both he gets the friendship invitation, and he finds that the girl is beautiful, so he's going to accept the invitation, and then interaction is going to take place. Then they start spending time also. Okay. Then one day he gets a message from Renu that my brother is hospitalized, and immediately I have to deposit 25,000 rupees because it was now the lot of time he was spending, spending with Renu has transferred 25,000 rupees. But after that, what he has found, there is no communication from the Renu and no trace. So he went to the cyber police. Cyber police is going to call the Renu that has happened. And so what is required, be careful while accepting the friend request from a stranger on the social media. Earlier, this was 5-6 years back, it started with the Russian or that type of country, Russian girls, they started. Actually, no Russian girls were there in most of the cases. Some of the girl of the neighborhood, because they are knowing about you and they are knowing that you are little bit inclined to that. So maybe you will be the victim, and you are having money also to transfer that one. Okay. So most of the people, those who became victim, the fraudsters were from the neighborhood only. And sometimes even the girls were not there. It was a male pretending as a girl. And nowadays we have got a app also, that whatever the voice you want to take out, whatever the voice, the calibration you want to do, you can do that one through the app. Okay. So
one question from Mr. Amar.
Yeah.
How secure is it to use internet banking using public Wi-Fi, or is there any threat using public Wi-Fi for transactions?
When we are using public Wi-Fi, then there is a threat, because what will happen, your transactions may be traced back, or the confidentiality is going to be compromised. there are different methods through which your information is going to be compromised. One is the man in the middle attack that is happening. Another is session hijacking. So that's why we have kept the limitation of the session time. Okay, these are the two methods through which compromise may take place. But internet banking is not only the transaction which is happening through the password. The other factor of authentication is also there. If you are able to protect those factors of authentication, then this is going to be your protected way of doing the internet banking. One more aspect I will tell you, that internet banking, don't do it from the mobile. If you are doing internet banking from the mobile, which is a common practice, then your mobile is compromised, then you will become victim of that. It is not the data compromise is taking place from the bank server, but it is taking place from your mobile. So it's not the question of Wi-Fi or the bank's internet banking server. It is the question of your mobile if you are doing the transaction through the mobile. Or some malicious software is there on your desktop also, then it may happen. Okay. But in comparison to the mobile wallet banking, NFC, card, ATM, internet banking is more secure. Yeah. Any other question is there?
Sir, one thing, because our principal is also here, it will be good. See, now very recently we have found out a website which is very similar to our college website. Now, we feel we understand why it has been made, because these days, because we accept online payments for admissions.
Okay. Burman sir,
Yes. So what about that?
Burman sir, just a minute. There was an interruption in your voice, but before that, there is a user who has logged in as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, that is this Dibakar.
Okay.
Dibakar. So I have been asking them constantly, but some really don't.
No problem. If you are aware about that, there is no issue.
This is Dibakar.
Because if it is a cyber security awareness session and if this is happening, I have to be alerted for that.
I wanted them to all rename themselves.
My friends are there. They are watching this one. What is going on? Because I am taking sessions, so my friends and students are there. They are watching that one. What is going on in this session?
Dibakar.
So they have told me that this is happening.
No, this is yes. This is true. Dibakar, can you show your face?
No problem.
So, yeah, I am present here.
So you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
Actually,
but I'll
actually, what happened?
Then
I had to change my place.
Continue. No problem.
Yeah, just be there. I will do it.
Okay. So what I was telling, that do mobile banking with the mobile. Don't do internet banking with the mobile. So it's a question of that what device you are going to use that one. Yeah. Any other queries there so far, Burman sir?
There is a website very similar to our college website. Very recently found out.
Yeah.
We have a portal for payments.
Yeah.
And this doesn't have. But what we feel is possibly because once we go for the admissions, they might develop a portal also.
You see, your portal is your HTTPS.
This I wouldn't know that much. It's
your address of your portal. Address of your portal start with HTTP or HTTPS.
HTTP. I think HTTPS.
If it is HTTPS, then it is a secure one. Okay. Separately, we'll have a discussion on that. How you can do secure that one.
No, that's not my question.
Yeah.
The question is that we have found out another website
with a similar name.
With a similar name. So the students also will be confused now. Once we go for admissions.
Yes.
They will be confused, and must be they will also have a portal for payment.
So if you will give me the URL, I will tell you this site is from where.
Okay.
Okay, I will tell you. Separately, we'll discuss that one.
Yes.
And we'll see that what security measures you can take that one.
Okay, sir. Okay. That is great.
Yeah. Dibakar sir, tell me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, I had to change my place. In previous place, I think there was disturbance of this internet connection.
No problem.
Because I identified you, that's why I allowed.
Yeah. I got alert from my group, so I alerted Burman sir because he is host.
I see, I see.
That's the right thing to do.
I see.
That's the right thing to do.
Then it is a cyber security awareness session. Otherwise, what is the meaning of Dr. Onkar Nath is taking discussion?
One more person. I don't know. There is one person. I don't know. Oh, is it Nilima?
Yeah.
Is it Nilima Bhaskar? Divakar? This one more. No. Someone else joining with D45907. May I know your name, please? D4E59207 is a lady with a headphone. Lady with a headphone.
I think it is not India.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. No problem. Just you see if you are able to find the location, just you see that one, give me in the chat box, or you can SMS me also, I will see that one.
Yeah.
So, well, so I was talking about sympathy fraud, okay, where she was caught hold. This is most common thing which happens through in this social network, and particularly in the big cities where distance doesn't matters, even 100, 150, Mumbai 150 kilometers, no, but within the city. So we do not know each other, even our neighbor, we do not know each other. This is the culture of the city. So there such type of more and more things are happening. That is a challenge. Okay. And that's why it is suggested that whom you have met on the social network, don't meet physically or don't do this type of the activities or transactions with them, those who are going to be friend for that. In one of the case long back, we investigated there and we found that it was from nearby Pune, and it was for a businessman, and he was getting a email. Communication was through email, pretending as a female, and when all arrangements were made, when they were caught hold, then they found that they came to meet and to receive the ransom money in burqa, no, and wo male the female nahi the. So sometimes happens that also. Okay, actually आप जो pretend कर रहे हैं वो है नहीं और दूसरा कोई है. Romance fraud, this is also common, which happens that is Sunny and Ria is there. The getting the better profile of the Sunny, Ria is going to accept that the friendship invitation, and after certain conversation, the Sunny the convinced her to go for some intimate relationship, goes to the lodge, and after that in the evening when they came out of that, after that Sunny is going to break the relationship. So that is very common, that happens in such type of romance fraud. It's common. Goes to the cyber cell, police is going to help out, Sunny is going to be caught hold. So what precaution is there? Be cautious when responding to unknown friend request on social media platform. Do not respond to unknown friend request. Never send intimate pictures with alone or online platforms, as they can be misused later. Do not share personal details or get into financial dealings with an unknown person with whom you have a social media platform. Okay, I think I should move to the, this is for cyber stalking. This I have already told that when you are posting updating your movement or your plans on the social media network. So Ankita did the same thing. She is an adventurous girl. When she planned for tracking alone, decided to go alone on tracking, she posted that information on the social media network, and the other guy, he got come to know about that, who was stalking her. Stalking her means closely monitoring her on the social media network. Okay, so he went to that isolated place where she had gone to go, that one, and he managed to molestate her, and after that fled away. But she went to the police, and then police helped her to catch hold. Time and again I am telling, police help means we should report wherever the such type of crimes are happening, we should report that one. So restrict your communication on posting the information, photos, this type of planning on the social media network. particularly the personal photos and videos. Be careful while loading your photos on social media, which shows your location, your place, frequently visit. Even just I am going to take a snap and I'm going to post it. From this photo, you'll come to know from which location, what time it has been taken. Okay. Burman sir, it is Shikhapal. She has changed the name. Okay.
I have renamed her. I renamed her as Shikhapal. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. She has given her name. Yeah.
Okay.
There is a question. There is a question from Koninika Chakraborty.
Yeah.
How much secure is to use Google Pay or Paytm?
Paytm, I can't tell how much is secure. A lot of on social media itself or on the internet, you can find a lot of such type of information. Say whatever such type of payments are there, these payments are, you see, this is a wallet. My suggestion is how much money you are going to keep in your wallet. Forget about electronic wallet. Physical wallet. How much money you are going to keep? Physical cash. So we used to carry money only that much where risk is mitigated. No, we are able to accept that much risk. 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, 5,000 rupees. So use these platforms for such amount of payments. However, limit is 50,000, but don't do that one. For that purpose, internet banking and other methods are there to do that one. Another thing, another challenge is there, the UPI and other payments, such type of, where you have to confirm the debit. Okay. And they are going to make you victim. Lot of such type of cases are there where, say, UPI, if you have done the transaction, you are aware the request comes, when you will confirm it is going to be debit. So they used to tell that we are transferring money, when you will confirm, you will get the credit. But when we will confirm, debit will take place, and when we will complain that it has not taken place, they will tell some problem was there. Again, we have initiated, again you confirm it. It will be credited. Then again also it is going to be debited. Lot many such type of messages has happened in this type of confirmation. So if you are going to use it for the smaller transactions, then risk is mitigated up to some extent. First thing. Second thing, that don't be greedy. If from unknown people or from unknown call, if you are coming to know that certain money is going to be transferred to your account in email, don't be greedy. None of the ancestors are there in South Africa. No. So how they are going to leave will for me for $5 million or $50 million? So when we become greedy, that in lieu of $300, $400, we are getting some $50 million or $5 million, then there is a problem. Otherwise, we all are having a common sense that we will not do that one. Yeah. Any other question is there? No. Okay. Cyber stalking, I have talked about that. Cyber bullying, yeah. Greatest challenge is there with the kids who are 7 to 13 years. More and more cyber threat is there to them. Okay. So cyberbullying is one of the common thing that Golu and Sonu is there, and Golu is a very shy person, never talks with eye contact. So Sonu comes to know about that. So he creates a troll page for the Golu and put some such type of the information which is going to hurt him or troll him. And when it goes beyond the limit, then the Golu is going to share that information to his parents, and then parents are going to report it to the police and to the principal of the college also. Okay, so then they this is going to be stopped. So wherever such type of information is there, certain, particularly for the kids, certain change in behavior is there. So you have to watch those change in behavior. Child's behavior is changing. He will become aggressive or react to that one, stop talking, or if in the beginning he was easily spending time for playing computer game, but nowadays he is becoming irritated, don't do that one. So that type of change in behavior is going to help us to understand wherever such type of things are there, try to interact with them. And this is for the kids also. If such type of things are happening, not only for the kids, for the girls or boys also, some such type of activities are happening, then report it to the parents. Okay, they are going to help you. If their parents will suggest you, give you the better suggestion to you, and they will help you to go to the police and talk to the authorities also. That will happen. And with the help of the police authorities, whatever obscene material is there, even morph video and photos, those things are going to be removed from the website. That will be done. The authorities will do that one. Okay. Mobile application fraud. This is a very common fraud. I am the person who.
This cyber bullying, you said. Now, very
Yeah.
recently we hear of this loan app racket. Loan app racket.
Yeah, Hyderabad. You are talking about.
Another place also, I think. Hyderabad mainly. Yes.
Yeah.
Can you
Other
just,
place also.
give us some info on this?
Yeah. This has happened. Say otherwise also physically it was happening in Mumbai. It is not a new thing, but it is happening through the cyberspace. Okay. They were handing over for who are the recovery agents? Recovery agents who can become rough for you, who will insult you. So you can do that one. Yeah. Pritam Guha. Pritam Guha, just unmute him, or I can unmute.
No, they can unmute themselves now.
Okay. Pritam, you can speak, no problem.
Pritam, you are muted.
Sir, sir, from Sunday, at Coochbehar police station, it is reported that some online video call is coming from the unknown numbers repeatedly, and if anyone accidentally accepts it for some second, then his picture has been used for some wrong purpose, ill purpose, for making mob picture, etc., etc. Then that means that accepting video call can be a risk for us.
Yes. Yes.
That means video call is not safe for us.
No. Say whatever is happening here, Burman sir will tell you are storing locally or at the cloud.
Well, you can say, yeah.
Where it is stored, at the cloud or local?
These are local computer.
Local. But you see what will happen after the end of the session, it is going to convert. Actually, it comes from cloud and then converts it.
Yeah, it has to be like this. Yes.
So whatever we are doing, Pritam, it is with this type of application or service providers. It is there with them. Social networking also. Say right now a streaming is going on the Facebook, so anyone can record that one. Even this session also you can record through this. This way you can do that one. And then you can do the morphing. So, but question is not that how they are going to misuse. Question is that when you come to know about that, what action you are going to take. When we start taking action, then they are going to say most of the time our weakness is going to be exploited. What is that? If somebody will see my morph naked photo, then what will go? What will happen? Let it be. It is not my photo, it is morph one. But if I am not going to take action, then that photo is going to remain there, or that video is going to remain there. If I am going to take action, police authorities will take the initiative and that takedown is going to take place. Okay. It is not isolated world now. It has the lot of laws has been enacted and police is also educated now. So they are helping. They are doing that one. Okay. So wherever such type of activity you are finding, your friends also suggest them to report it. Okay. Yeah. Pritam, it's fine. Okay. So particularly, say what happens in case of the Burman sir, I was talking about the kids, particularly the 7 to 13 years kids. The 13-year kids never understand that he or she is 13-year-old. Always they think that they are 18-year-old, no, adult. And you might be thinking you are communicating with them, but they are not communicating with you. The gap is there. You are telling, but they are not listening. Listening also means you are thinking that you are communicating, but they are not communicating with you. So there is a need for change in parents' behavior also. I do consultancy for that. I do the consulting for the parents. Parents are required more education, more training to interact with the kids, because they don't need that interaction. They tell that it is your I am your responsibility. You are not my responsibility. That happens. So, and their demands are different through internet. It's coming. So what should happen, that we should start interacting with them. And communication established, then they will be in the silos, and we know many games, many kids, they become victim of that through many games, computer games. Due to that, because they went into isolation, their mind is not ready for such type of challenges. Even our mind is not, human adult mind is also not ready for such type of surprises. When surprises comes, we don't take a right decision because we are not in right state of mind. Mobile application fraud, apps particularly, this is about two medical doctors, Arpita and Madhulika is there. And that one medical app is there, or app is there, through which you can collaborate, aggregate the documents and create a report from that. Okay, from different documents or different pathological tests, you can create a report for that. So Arpita was telling to Madhulika that I have got this type of app, and this is very good, and I have prepared a report. I have sent it to my senior doctor. So what Madhulika was telling, that whatever app you are using, it is a blacklisted app. You should not use that one. But she resisted for that. She told that no, this is ये अच्छा app है और मैं मेरे medical profession में बहुत help करता है. But what happens? But Madhulika was telling that you delete it, don't use it. But she did not do that. So what happened? One day he, without any activity, he got some weird sound from the mobile. And he found that certain activities are taking place without her knowledge on the mobile. And not only that, that app has debited the amount from her account and added for the, given the subscription also for that app. That has happened. So again, Madhulika told that you would have deleted that one, but don't worry, don't feel ashamed of that. Now you do it. You have come to know about that. Okay. So this is the always install mobile applications from official application stores or trusted sources. Scrutinize all permission requests thoroughly, especially those involving privilege access. Okay. Say when you are using app, you see where is the need for the access to that camera? Where is the need for access to my contact? Where is the need for access to my SMS? Why we are giving that one? Or my microphone? Why we are giving that one? If any application is asking for that one, better don't use that application. I don't use. I don't have any application. And not on any social network, no application, nothing. Whatever is there, this type of software licensed on my desktop. Okay. So if it is a from trusted sources, then there are certain controls are there. But sometimes what happens, what Google Play Store will do, will remove from the Play Store. If any such type of blacklisted software is there, it will remove from the Play Store. Nothing more than that. Again, after some time, again it will come back. So whatever we have done, whatever the installation we did, and through that some malicious activity has taken place, that has taken place. Play Store is not going to take responsibility for that. So whenever you are using app, keep in your mind that unless and until it is mandatory requirement for you, don't use apps. Don't use apps. Most of the apps are for collection of data. You see what happened with Arogya Setu? It was mandatory for the air travel. For in the beginning, it became mandatory for the this shopping malls also, stores also. But now it is not mandatory. It is your discretion. So most of the app, they are capturing data. In the beginning, I told that data is money. And for that purpose, it is happening. If they will ask you to give 10 rupees, you will not give. But if they will ask you to give your date of birth, you will give that one. Give address, you will give that one. Give Aadhaar number, you will give that one. So all that, in lieu of directly asking, all that they are getting through your conversation, through your camera, through your SMS, through your contact, through the photo what you are going to take, through geolocation, lot of information that they are going to capture. So be aware about that. Wherever such type of activities are there, first you delete and report it. Where you uninstall that one and report it. Where you have to report, I will tell you. Online banking frauds, few cases we have talked about that. Okay. So this is the case of Sahil and Rahil. Both were, that is something like what the question was there for the NFC, near field configuration, for that purpose. Okay. So they asked for this. They were doing this transaction, something like that, but they came to know that the site what they were using for the payment or the stores, that hacking has taken place and their data has been breached. So after some time, Sahil get a call that 25,000 account has been debited, and Rahul get a call. Rahil get a call that 5,000 amount has been debited. Why only 5,000 was debited to this Rahil? Because he has set a limit for the maximum amount, that only 5,000 I will spend. That's what I was telling for the when the question was there on the NFC. So that type of calibration or the configuration you can do for your debit card, credit card, you can do that one. This is a RBI requirement. Banks has given facility for that. Either you make a call to the branch, do through that, or you have opportunity directly online, you can do through that one. Okay. So never share your mobile unlocking PIN or password with anyone. Register your personal number and email with your bank. Subscribe to notification, that SMS alert, 15 rupees only, but do that one. Always review transaction alert received on your restricted mobile number and reconcile with the amount you have purchased. Credit card bill, debit card, the transactions with the statement of account. Always keep a maximum transaction limit. Secure your application with a strong password, two-factor verification, pattern or biometric. Okay. And uninstall any compromised or malicious application. Track for that whatever application is there. If any alert is coming that is blacklisted or some malicious activity has taken place, do that one. Hacking of a banking password. Not much detail is there, but this has happened that both are the friends. Deepa and Simran is a friend. So they were discussing about certain party where fees was there for 1,500. So Simran told it is 1,500 only, and if you are interested, give me your mobile, I will make the payment from your mobile. So what has happened, she has given the mobile, and when making the transaction, Simran asked for the password, she told the password also. And after that, what she has got a call that certain fraudulent activity has taken place from that. Okay. So what has happened, some third party who was listening to that password and other things and the credentials, and through that he has done the transactions. International transactions, you know, that is OTP and other things PIN are not required for that. So international transactions can take place. So, but they went, Deepa went to the police and police caught hold of the criminal. In real life scenario, it doesn't happen, but it has happened. Here is a guideline for the creation of the password, but almost all the banks, they have put the restriction that you cannot put a normal password, so that these conditions doesn't apply. Bank, they have enabled from that side. Two-factor authentication also they have enabled, but not for international transactions. So you have to be very careful about that. If you do not need international transaction, please disable international transaction from your card. Credit card, already it is banned during the COVID situation, but slowly it is going to be cleared. But debit card, you make enable the international payment whenever it is needed and again disable it. Okay. Then what will happen? You are not, there is a very least probability that you are going to become victim of that. Another thing is this is talking about keeping the same password for multiple accounts. Or what happens when we are having multiple debit cards? So what we do, we change the PIN to one. No, but have you seen that in our house, multiple locks are there, physical locks are there. Are we going to change all the keys to the same key? No. So understand that one. Don't keep the same PIN for all the cards. What will happen if one is going to be compromised, all are going to be compromised. That will be the single point of failure. That is the thing what is here. Okay. The one thing what I will share here for virus also it is there, but completing my time. I have to wind up by 9 o'clock. Is it not?
Yes.
Yes, it is only 2 minutes is there, but what I will do, I will tell you how to report incident reporting. So this is the portal which is of the government. What I will do, these slides I will send it to Burman sir. He will share it to all of you. Or if you can want to take a screenshot, you can take that one. There is no issue to that. Okay. This information, whatever information I have discussed, most of the information I have taken from the government of Maharashtra cyber security guidelines. So I acknowledge that one. I have done that one. I thank to the Maharashtra government for issuing such type of guideline for the citizens of the state. So they have a booklet. From there, I have taken these materials. I thank the Maharashtra government for that. I acknowledge that one. Okay. These are the helpline numbers. One more number for distress number has been released. That has been configured on the mobile also. 112 for the lady, for the woman. Okay. And for woman, there is a separate website in the MHA, Ministry of Home Affairs. If cyber crime is there, even cyber stalking or any other thing, black mailing, separately there is a site in the Ministry of Home Affairs. There you can report. That is especially for the woman, cyber crime portal. CERT is there where Burman, this is for you. If anything goes for the case and anything wrong, you can report it here, the CERT. Okay, this is Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, MeitY. Okay, this site is there. Their help desk number is there. This email is there. You can take a screenshot of that. This is the thing what I wanted to share with all of you. Now it is open for the discussion.
Actually, there is one question out here.
Yeah, tell me.
Sometimes we receive calls, and when we accept the call, the phone starts ringing from the other side.
Yeah.
The question from Pritam Guhanyogi.
Yeah.
Is it a problem?
Say what happens sometimes, some app is there. If your mobile is compromised, then what will happen? The amount is going to be debited from your mobile.
Otherwise should not be a problem.
Otherwise should not be a problem means what happens? They take the information from that.
Yeah.
So when we are receiving the call through that, we are giving permission. So better you don't pick up the unknown call, particularly they are coming from the 9 to something like that country STDs. Okay. So we should not receive those calls because our friends are not there. We are not expecting that one. So these are the fraudulent calls. Yeah.
I really don't know how to thank you enough.
No, it's not like that. It's my duty, and I am obliged by delivering this session because I got opportunity to share this information. This is my corporate social responsibility or personal social responsibility. You can do a lot of such type of activities we are doing. Any such type of event is there, do remember us. We will come forward and come forward to help you out. Okay.
Actually, we are in such a pitiable state. We really don't know what to ask. We are not really sure. So that's why, like, there aren't any question here. Anyone has any question? We can take one or two quick questions, maybe, because
sorry,
I for 2 hours now. So please make it brief. Yes, sure.
Yeah. So it's a nice talk. So you have answered almost all the queries I have. But you know, I have a plan to visit abroad, and I am just planning to make my phone, you know, international roaming to enable, you know, the you know, OTP based banking. You know, so how safe is it?
Only for OTP you want to enable?
Yeah. You know, because OTPs are required for online transaction. You know.
Yeah. But what is the option? Most of the banks, I don't know where you are dealing. I will not ask for that. But they are allowing to generate the OTP for future use for 4 days, 5 days, whatever your planning is there. They are going to do that one. So if it is for that much limited period, you can inquire about that and you can generate the OTP for that and you can go. There is no, if only for this purpose you are going to do. Another thing I will suggest, even for call, don't enable that one. Rather, you take a international SIM and use that one.
Okay.
Or you go to that country, take the local SIM.
Okay.
That is better. That is better option. I used to do that one. So sometimes I have got 8 to 10 SIMs in 2-3 months. I used to get that one. I have to dispose of that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is one question from Paromita Devnath.
One Deepak Pore has raised hand. I have allowed him to speak. Just.
Yeah, thank you, sir. This is Deepak Pore. Actually, I have so many questions. Actually, I think that this session is not enough for me only. I need so many information from you. I will communicate you further later of ending this session. But at this moment, sir, I want three answers from three questions.
Tell me one by one.
Yeah, sir. In this crime situation, from the point of cybersecurity, are the criminals collecting only information, or is there any latest example from that they are collecting information to do something more?
Not only collecting information, only for collecting information, what they will do? The motive is to commit some fraud or crime. For that purpose, they are collecting information. Maybe not right now, maybe future. It is a planned one.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, you told about monetary fraud in the banking sector. Actually, I am from Wipro and application support engineer working in a bank and supporting bank. So I have so many examples of monetary fraud. In our country, is there any cyber security insurance policies, or is there any planning?
Government policy is not there, but there are companies who are giving insurance for that. Cybersecurity insurance. Yeah. Banks, they are taking cybersecurity insurance. Insurance is there.
Banks.
Yeah. They are taking insurance. Long back, 6-7 years back. It is a old story, not new story. Yeah. Who else? Dr. Varman, you are referring to someone?
Just one question I'll take.
Sir, my last question. Sir, my last question.
Okay.
You told about the crime. All of the sessions you told about the crime. What is the growth of our in security?
No, I have talked about the security also. I have given you the tips that what you need to do. Yes. Enterprises, STPS, I have talked about the security when it comes to the online payment. I have talked about the security when you are going to verify the genuineness of the apps. I have talked about the security when I am talking about the multi-factor authentication. All those security also I have talked about that.
Yes, sir. But what about system security?
System security is the major problem is there from the vendor side, because most of the vendor, they are taking remote of the bank's computer and their systems are not protected. Bank systems are protected. Okay. Single vendor is going to provide support to the multiple companies, and they are not maintaining that level of security. They are not maintaining the Chinese wall in between the enterprises. So most of the fraudsters, they are entering from the third party or the vendors machine. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Just last question, sir. Is this Telegram app safe?
No app is safe. No app is safe. Not only Telegram, no app is safe. Okay. If app is safe, Dr. Onkar Nath might be on the social network. Okay. I have never joined the social network. It's not like that I have joined left. No. When first social network, if you are knowing the popular social network which came, was the Arkut. My colleagues told that if you are not Arkut, you are not in this world. But right now, Arkut is not in this world, I am in this world. Okay, so that is the scenario. And on that Google itself, if you will open my profile, you will get up to 35 pages. My profile, you go on getting that one. Okay, so
the previous slide, there is just a question, just the previous slide. Yeah. Second last. Koninika second last, no?
This is.
This one, Koninika?
Where to report to CyberFraud?
Is this the one, Koninika? Anyway, she will know. She can, I mean, I'll put in the YouTube later on so they can watch it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's got it.
So, Barman Sahab, let me tell few words.
Yeah.
But I owe my sincere gratitude to the principal of the University Evening College and Dr. Barman for giving me opportunity to share my experience and thoughts on the cybersecurity awareness. If even a single of my the words are going to help you out, it is going to be a positive for me. And hopefully I have met your requirement, and thanks to Dibakar sir is a small thing, because I told he is my music guru. So I owe my sincere gratitude to him also. And thanks to all the participants, to my students also and friends also. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I have already said, I can't really thank you enough. We have been immensely helped, immensely helped. Maybe there will be lots of other questions, a lot of new issues will come up, keep on coming. In fact,
no problem. In future, we will conduct another session on that. We'll collect the feedback, and on the basis of that, we'll customize the session.
More.
Okay.
And you already know, those who are here from the beginning, that our resource person today, he is also a resource person for trekking in Manas Sarovar. He was just showing a slide for us, so maybe we can have another session on Manas Sarovar some other time. So at the moment, I'd like to thank my friend Dibakar Chakraborty also, because through him only I got this contact, and straight away Dr. Onkar Nath or Don really accepted our request. I'd like to thank my principal, Dr. Subhash Chanda also, because of him only we could have this program. Otherwise, it would have had meaning, would have been a little less maybe. Thanks to all the participants here, especially I think I should thank Mr. Ankit here. He has been helping us out here with the chat box and giving us all those replies to all the queries we needed. Thanks to all the participants here. It's a wonderful session. There was maybe for about a split second, there was slight problem from the internet side, from the resource person side. Luckily from my side, there was no problem today. Please bear in mind one thing which Dr. Onkar Nath was also suggesting. Whenever you are on such a platform, whether Zoom or whatever, please use your own name. In fact, I would have otherwise removed one or two of you. Dibakar, luckily I had seen him. So, and then the lady Shikha Paul, she straight away give me the answer. But this is very important, that we have to use our own names. And thank you for being so patient. Thank you for all your queries. You can ask more questions. It will be on the YouTube. I will give you the link later on. It's already on the Facebook. Thank you so much. Good night. And of course, I should have stated very fast, let's have a very, very safe and enjoyable New Year.
Thank you. See you the same, sir.
Good night.
And give my link of YouTube channel also to the participant.
I'll definitely.
Thank you. And Ankit, just one sentence I want to tell, that he is a professional ethical hacker. Okay. So thank you. Thank you very much.